the Bumper Breakfast Show, and we have an icon, a living hero, Otto Queen, an Otto Queen in the house this morning, a living legend. Let me quickly run you through her profile, a brief about her. Her name is Princess Mrs. Mulikat, or you like it, Mulikat Feintola Sani, chairperson, the CEO, Otto, Amazing, and Queen. The citation of Princess Mrs. Mulikat Feintola Sani, nee Longe, the chairperson and CEO, Otto, Amazing, and Queen, and Lifelong Motors Nigeria Limited, is a prominent woman whose profile started rising when she graduated from the university and entered into automobile business, a nearly men-dominated business. Our resultant success in the field, their ability to be providing jobs in the business and the managerial qualities are so outstanding that she's being called the Amazing and Queen of Auto Industry in Nigeria. Princess Feintola Sani is a member of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry LCC, former chairman of Auto Allied Trade Group Association, member of the Nigerian Institution of Leadership, Nigerian Institute of Leadership, Nigerian Institute of Management. She is a graduate of Transport Management and Mechanical Engineering from University of Lagos, co-opted member of the CIME and Nigerian Association of Women Industries in Business. Her Excellency Princess Mrs. Feintola Sani has served as a member organized private sector and former head of state chief Eda Shonekon, interim government. She was also a member of Auto Allied Committee under former Minister of Industry, Chief Kola Jamodu. Mrs. Mulikat Feintola attended various local and international offshore courses. Some of such courses at Westminster University of London, Lagos Business School on Sustainability for Women in SMEs. She's also a member of various professional bodies where she served as PTO in different capacities. Some of such groups are Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Association of Professional Women of Nigeria, former president of Nigeria Institute of Transport Administration, executive member of Lagos State Shippers Association, winner of Nigerian Women Merit Award, Mama Africa Refinery, etc., etc., will commence operation. And Mrs. Monica Feintola Sani is also an arbitrator and patron of Traders and Mechanic Association of Lagos State. Lifelong Motors Nigeria Limited has set up a South Korean counterpart in Lagos where battery manufacturing, auto assembly, vehicle spare part, and component lead. Well, the entrepreneur that is also a distributor of Peugeot vehicle in Nigeria will also create a lot of jobs for the citizens by the time the auto plant is assembly here, and the branches will be all over Nigeria. Welcome to the show, man.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the program.
Where was my grandma when Princess was doing all this?
All this.
It's about interest.
Iyamukoko Ibolewa.
Iyamukoko was starting
Iyamukoko Ibolewa.
Wow.
So beautiful to read about you.
Very beautiful.
Welcome to the Bumper Breakfast.
Thank you very much.
Where do I even start from? How? Wow. You've been so amazing. You've done great things. In entrepreneur, you've provided jobs for Nigerians. You served during Shoneko time. You've been there all this while. So now let me take it back to the grassroots now. Let me take it back to the foundation. How did it all begin? As a woman, domineering. In those years, these days we women have been given a chance now.
Something now.
Yes. But in those days, I wonder how you did it. Where did it all start from now? Let's start from there.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the way you present the whole something.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I commend you for a job well done. And
Thank you.
that is why you are here. Because you've done so well. Because I commend you and it's commendable. So
Thank you.
I'll give you a round of applause. The way you recite it.
Yóò pàtẹ́wọ́ fún mi ló fi bá tẹ́lẹ̀. Ló fi ṣe Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, as a young lady, when I was still a small girl in those days, I think I'm so, almost everybody knows me. They call me a girl like a bomb. Because from the day one, most of my activities relate with boys or men or something. And during that time, I think I've been nurturing so many good things about being a woman doesn't mean you can't do so much. what a woman can do, what a man can do, a man can also do it. So from that moment, I think in my own little way, as a young lady, as a young girl, I've been having passion for the men industry. In those days, I ride bicycle where it's not even common.
More or less like a tomboy.
You understand? I play table tennis, boxing. I do all.
You're
those
always
things.
interested in men activities.
Men activities.
I get it.
You understand? That is my core area. And at the same time, when I was going to school, most of my teachers had actually groomed me. They can see that impact on me.
That's cool.
And we're talking about automobile schools and what have you, mechanics. You've been to other parts of the country. You see how young boys and young girls, they were developing their country. We're talking of China, talking of Japan, talking of Australia. All those countries, are they better than we Nigerians? No, it's the interest. Once you have interest and also a passion for what you have in mind, it will go beyond what we say. And when my late father is also an industrialist, my late mother too, she's also an industrialist. My late father was into stationery store. One of the echelon in those days, they call it Owode stationery store with all this abagun, which is onward stationery and what.
Onward, yeah.
So they are,
It's in the family.
It's in the family. So and my late father is into stationery and is well known in Nigeria too. And my late mother, she's into textiles business. So from there, during our holidays where children will be playing volleyball, my father and my late mother, they will engage you. You just have to, you can't be sleeping in the house. During the holidays, my late mother will say, if you want to sleep, you cannot sleep more than from 7 o'clock till about 4 or 5. You have to pray within that period. It's mandatory. She will tell you going to school does not debar you from doing the right thing. So she will engage you into her business. My late father will say, no, you can't be going up and down. Shebi, you know how to spend money.
If you know how to spend money, you must know how to work.
For us not to make money.
Money. And he knows me when he was alive that I have something of such. I love something good. And he believes that I'm more demanding for something good, not just anything. And he saw that in me, trait in me as, no, you have to start working from this age. Age of what? 8 years. They've been trying to engage us. You buy this, you do this, you do that. It doesn't disturb your study. And at the same time, when you go to school, you shouldn't come back with, my mother will tell you, don't come back with filler.
Filler.
Once she sees that red pen on your lips, you are failed. And if you are now complaining that this is the say what happened, the teacher has done with you this time around, because you don't read your book. So you have to go back on your drawing table. Serious, you have to be serious and more studious. Selling or going all about doesn't debar your career. So you have to make up your mind, whichever way you're going to pick in the nearest, you don't even know. So they gave us that training. And actually, she actually incorporated all those discipline in my mind and other my siblings, every one of the family. So there is no room for nonsense. You get it done. If you can't get it done, find a solution. They don't want to hear story. And that is the way I was being brought up. So during my school days, most of my teachers that I went through, they have passion for me because I don't know how to put sentiment. One, I don't know how to be darling or something. When you ask me something, I will nail it on the head. Whether I don't know what it's going to cost me, I will nail it the way it is. And when you ask me to change it, I will tell you no, I was not brought up in such a way. And in that case, it's adding more value to my career. And and at the same time, I see in those days when people are using Opel and Ford and what have you, I have a passion. It's people that are making this thing. Are they not human beings like us? So I now have the passion that if I'm going to do anything, I will go into the auto industry. My father is into stationery, my mother is into textiles. But this time around, we need a woman to get things done in this country. How do you start it? A little drops of water
Makes an ocean.
night ocean. So I initiated it. So from there, my competitors in the industry, we have only about almost 7 assembly plants in Nigeria. In Nigeria, where are they today? They are gone. In a civilized country, hardly you see any country having almost about 7 or 8 assembly. It's only in Nigeria. We're so fortunate. I will start from Pojo Automobile. We have Volkswagen of Nigeria. We have Namco. We have Steyr. We have Leyland. We have Nigerian Truck. And we have, what do they call it? Steyr Industry. Out of all these 7 assembly plants, where are they today? We don't have what we call assembly plants in Nigeria anymore. During that period, we have SCOA, we have UTC, we have Rutam, we have all those foreign big companies in Nigeria. Where are they? Creating job opportunity. I'm the only female among them. Elizade is one of my competitors too.
Wow. Elizade of Toyota Motors.
Toyota Motors. Yeah. Toyota Nigerian. I'm the only female in the Lagos Chamber of the Commerce and Industry. I'm the first female of the transport group of the LCCI, who is into auto. Wow. We have what we call Auto Allied Trade Group of LCCI. I've been a chairman of the group. So in that case, in a country that we have every resources, we have the potentials to develop our own country. We are not doing it in the right direction. 7 assembly plants went on. I was invited. That time, I think Patotomi was working with Volkswagen. In those days, Patotomi, yes. And we have so much people. Then Chief Shunekon was the chairman of UAC. From Federated Motor Industry. Can you imagine? Which is now GM Motors. In those days, it was Federated Motor Industry, where Shichinekon became the chairman of the place. But today, do we have any auto industry? They all went off, just like a flame. You'll be wondering what's wrong with this country. So in that case, being the first female distributor of Pojo Automobile, it was wonderful. Wonderful. And they really appreciate me. I went to US, they asked me, do they really know your value in your country? As the person in the auto industry. Less than 4 decades, the old assembly plants went off. Because of what?
Ma'am,
yes.
Let me ask you this. From everything you've said, I see that industry that went down would have fetched Nigeria a lot of money if it is still in existence, and I know it will create job employment, and thereby there will be revenue from such sector. What do you think is missing? What do you think the government should do to revive this? If it has served a purpose in the past, I think it can serve a purpose now. What is your advice to authorities to revive this?
Thank you very much. I was granted so many interviews, reviving of the auto industry in Nigeria. I said so much on that. We have everything to get it to work. When we have Ajokuta industry, in those days, Ajokuta Steel Industry, we have Oshobo Rolling Mills, we have everything to get it to work in Nigeria. But what happened? We slept over it. For how long do we kept on importing? I can couple a complete engine in this country as a woman.
Wow.
I designed a vehicle for Mulifelon car because it has got a stage. I was a major distributor to Pojo and other companies. I said, no, let me have my own brand. I designed what we call Mulifelon car. I brought people all the way. I wrote something on reviving of the auto industry. We kept on singing the same song. All the time, we have dinners, we have all this, and at the end of the day, nothing will be forthcoming. We have all these things here. Do they allow it to work? In those days, we have Ferodo, we have Exile battery, we have so many auto components in Nigeria. Where are they today is nil. I think it's high time. You are asking me a very good question.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is very good and very, very paramount to what is going on. This country we have today, we need the people actually have the knowledge in the industry, not just anybody. Auto business is not a supermarket. It's highly technical.
Yeah.
You understand? In most cases, they import so many cars into the country. We don't have what we call after-sales service. You are bringing a Rolls Royce, bringing Lancia, bringing all these foreign cars. Do we have the spare part to maintain?
Wow.
In those days, Ojo have what we call after-sales. Volkswagen have what we call after-sales. But this time around, they turn Nigeria to be auto cemetery.
They use them and abandon them because
Yes.
there's no after sales.
They import car of 40 years to be running our roads in Nigeria. And we have people who are capable. We have engineers. What are they doing? I was at Obafemi in Awolowo University. They asked me to come and give a lecture to women there, the ladies. People from engineering, they are now going to fashion designing, changing their courses. I went there to go and talk to them. No technology, no Nigeria, no nation, no economy. Technology is paramount and is the key one to the progress of our country. We can make so many things. All the components we are importing in Nigeria, in other parts of it, we can do them here. I signed MOU with Firo of making brake pads. Up till today, for how many years, they didn't allow it to work.
Wow.
Every little things that I'm suggesting, that I have I have the knowledge that I'm capable. When you say capable, I'm capable of doing it. I'm the first female person to be on trade free zone. I brought people all the way from South Korea. I want to set up the largest battery manufacturing in Nigeria. I'm the first person to be at that free zone before Dangote got there. I sent in a proposal to National Automotive Council. They asked them to give me a facilities. BOI, up till today, they haven't done it.
That's government.
And we are talking of industrialization. We are talking of green revolution of the industry. How do we make it work? We are just putting sentiment. Creating job. I've trained people in my domain. I have a mechanical workshop. I'm the first female that got a workshop, Puja Konde, at No Ishola Street, where we have VIO. They took my place, they took my workshop. Federal government, they put VIO there. And I've added value to people. They are now a qualified engineer. Some of them, they are even a minister up till today. I can beat my chest. And when they see me now, they will say, this mama, she's talking. I've mentored, but they don't want anything to work. They sat on everything, demoralizing the whole country. And we are kept on singing a song, making noise. There is no job, there is no... How do you want to create a job when you don't want a country to move on? When I took my partners to free zone, we went there for presentation. Those people from South Korea, they were looking at me like this. They said, do they value you in this country? Do you know the kind of job you are bringing? It's only one is going to be in the whole West Africa. Apart from America, India, and one other country, they refuse to go there. I'm the only one that can be able to bring them to Nigeria. That one alone is even more than refinery. But what do? We slept over it. People doesn't have the pre-knowledge. You are giving them money, free money.
Wow.
To invest on what they don't even have the pre-knowledge. Wasting money. Is that a country that belongs to you and I? We are talking of technology. We have so many engineers sleeping. Instead of we to develop our own country and add more value to it, we are wasting our dollars. Once there is no, we are not selling anything to anybody. How do we want to get dollars?
But,
In those days, we were exporting some of our vehicles to neighboring countries. Like it was Pojo. You can sell your Pojo through them. Burkina Faso, they are coming here to buy products from us. But today, what's happened?
No, we're no longer there.
We're no longer
Precious,
there.
I can see that you have a lot to say. We have to bring you back.
Thank you.
Will you be chancellor this coming week, maybe on another Wednesday or Tuesday?
I will surely do.
Please, we need you. We still need you here because you
Because
have a
it's
lot to enlighten
painful.
us about. Because we have not even delved into this sector.
At all.
We don't even know that our auto
My head is
sector
even full to
there.
ask many questions.
We don't even know. I have 1,001 questions, 1,001 questions to ask you. And I think this is an awareness. This is an eye-opener that we should look into this sector and try to revive
Yes,
this back.
The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine. As the clouds go gray, the thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. The sunlight it hides as the clouds make way for the pouring of my blessings. I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance in the rain. It's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, the Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load, but my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. Once again, it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, the Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The heart